Hey, don't forget about the 26th annual Herb Festival. It started yesterday and they had a good day yesterday. They're at 901 Lehman Avenue, right in front of the Midtown Plaza, Wild Bird and Nature Store, right there. And all those herbs and perennials and heirlooms and garden vegetables and bird feeders and bird baths and all that kind of cool stuff. Well, it's going on under the big tent for the next 11 days now, all the way through Saturday, May 3rd, which is Derby Day. It'll start at 9 o'clock this morning and go until 6 o'clock this evening, and then for the next 11 days after that. So they got a good start yesterday. It's going to happen again today, starting at 9 a.m. And it's going to bring some really cool stuff. I mean, you go under the tent. The Wild Bird and Nature Store has some stuff there. The Plant Lady has stuff there. I mean, everything from herbs to heirloom plants to just garden variety stuff, tomatoes, vegetables, greens, peppers. It doesn't matter. It's all Kentucky grown and it's all right there. Now through Saturday, May 3rd, which is Derby Day, 9 to 6, under the big white tent. You'll see it there, 901 Lehman Avenue in Bowling Green, the 26th annual Herb Festival. Go check it out. Well, good morning to you. It is Thursday, April 24th, what I like to call Little Friday. And I'm Chris Allen, and this is 270 weather. Weather for the 270 area code and beyond. Yes. And we've had a little bit of rain, just a little. Some of us have had a couple of drops, others have still yet to see the first drop, but rain chances are going to be going up over the next few days for sure. In fact, today, rain chances will be going up. Let's check outside. This is the live look from the Plano cam. And you can see we've got a little bit of sun this morning and a few scattered clouds. The clouds will win out, though, today. Yeah, we've got enough instability, especially during the afternoon, that we will see some scattered thunderstorms. Nothing that's going to be severe, but just enough activity out there that is going to make it a little damp in places. But like I said, not everybody's going to get wet all at once. Gradually over time, we're going to see rain chances going up. And in between, you'll get a picture like this, where you're seeing some sun briefly in between the cloud cover and the scattered showers. So, yeah, that's pretty much the way it's going to be the next few days. I still think tomorrow, Friday, is going to be the better chance of getting rain and thunderstorms across the area, across the 270, the 364, even the 502 and the 606 will get in on some of that, maybe even the 859. 83 was our official high temperature yesterday in Bowling Green, 10 degrees warmer than the normal of 73. Yeah, it seems that so far this spring, temperatures have been running pretty much above normal. And it looks like that's going to continue to be the case in the coming days. The low was 50. Now at the airport, no rainfall, even though there were just a couple of raindrops last night. I think most of those missed the Bowling Green Airport, but some of you did pick up a little bit, and I'll show you that with the Kentucky Mesonet sites here in just a moment. First, we'll go to the radar and check it out first, as we normally do. And there you see some of the little showers that are popping up here and there. across the area. Most of these have been just very brief. I've not even seen lightning with these showers, these little clusters. But I think that lightning and thunder is going to become a little more common as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. Here specifically, you can see that the showers that are down around, let's see, Dover, Tennessee, just west of Clarksville. Once you get down to Dixon, this is going out I-40 west of Nashville, and then I-24 heading up to Clarksville. And Nashville's getting some rain right now, and some pretty good rain down in Franklin, Tennessee, not Franklin, Kentucky. There's Franklin, Kentucky right there. This is Franklin, Tennessee. And going over parts of the Cumberland River and Old Hickory Lake, those places, yeah, they're starting to get some of those showers. You can see everything is moving in our direction. So if you're in the 615 and then you live in the 270, you're going to get rain. And later on, with when we get a little bit of daytime heating and a little bit of instability, well, then you're going to get some thunder and lightning. But I don't anticipate anything to be severe. These will just be your garden variety type stuff that helps the plants grow, which is all right because I just talked about the herb festival, which is going on. Second day for it over there at 901 Lehman Avenue here in Bowling Green under the big white tent. They're going to get some showers there, but you're under the tent. You're pretty well guarded from any of the rain if you head out there starting at 9 o'clock this morning, going until 6 p.m. this evening. Here you see the high resolution clouds. There's that little bit of sun you saw on the Plano cam just east of Bowling Green. I'm a little south and east of the city limits, so that's why we're seeing that little bit of sun right there and some of the clouds behind it. The heaviest of the rain showers, that cluster I showed you close to Clarksville, Dixon, and there's a couple of lightning strikes south of Nashville, west of Murfreesboro, down toward Columbia, Tennessee. So that's where the better chance of some instability is going on. Showers and a few thunderstorms there. Expect that to happen here in the Bowling Green area as we go through the day. All right, here's a look at Kentucky Mesonet numbers this morning, and you can see that we've got a lot of 60s. Yeah, even mid 60s, mostly mid 60s across the area. Let's take a look at moisture. Dew points are also in the 60s. So that means we're right at 95 to 100% relative humidity. When the air temperature and the dew point temperature, which is another way to measure the amount of moisture in the air, when those two numbers come closer together, you've got near 100% relative humidity. In other words, at the temperature that we currently are, the atmosphere is saturated with moisture. It can't hold any more moisture. And then bada bing, bada boom, what you get is rain. And so let's take a look. And even those raindrops we had last night were few and far between, pretty much missed the airport, but you see just one hundredth, 1/100th of an inch of rain at the Ag Expo Center sensor on the southern end of Bowling Green. And then you get 2/100ths of an inch of rain down at Scottsville, Allen County. Now, further east, there was a little bit more rain, like over in Somerset, Pulaski County, uh, picked up almost 2/10ths of an inch of rain. But everybody else, it was just pretty much a nothing burger. Winds coming out of the south, primarily 3 to 5 miles per hour. A gust, and not really a gust. I mean, you may get up to 10, 11, 12 miles per hour. The winds today are going to be fairly light from the south and maybe a little south and east as we're anticipating the next cold front coming in. That is going to bring the winds, well, make them a little breezier maybe tomorrow, but not so much today. All right, let's go to the maps. I'll show you what's going on there. And you can see that we've got rain, yep, and an arcing front. Now, that front is stalled to a point. It's one of those, what I called before, quasi stationary front. In other words, it's stalled. It's almost like a rolling stop, which you shouldn't do when you drive, but we all do it. A rolling stop. It's a stop sign. We don't stop. We just kind of roll easy through it. And then we go on. That's what this front is doing. Got a wave of low pressure back here in the boot hill of Missouri that is going to make that front kind of flex back and forth. And right across the Tennessee border, that's where the best opportunity is for a thunderstorm or two this afternoon. As you see here, the coverage gets a little bit better as we head into the afternoon hours. The front starts to flex a little further south, and it even tries to fall apart for the most part. Falls apart. Parts is parts. We see lighter rain showers as we get into the overnight tonight. We lose a little daytime heating, and with that front kind of exiting the region, then things kind of wane down a little bit, but not completely. Here we are with still some showers along and east of I 65, lighter rain showers. But then as we get into tomorrow, this is when the main system starts to come in, the main piece of energy. And this means heavier rain and thunderstorms. Now, I don't foresee any kind of severe weather. This would be just your, uh, garden variety showers and storms. There could be some heavy downpours, though, and there's that concern that along the rivers, the Green River Basin, and some of the areas that are still under some standing water, that if we add an inch or so of rain to that, it could make matters. Uh, well, let's just put it this way: it's not going to make things worse, but it would just kind of prolong the dissipating or um, the rivers and places that have standing water is going to make them take a little bit longer to recede. So we get an inch or two of rain that will add to that, but I don't think it's going to cause any additional flooding. The flooding is there. There's no way to really change that. You just got to give it time to get out, and it's taking a long time to get out. Here's Friday afternoon, still really good coverage of rain and thunderstorms. Here's early Saturday morning. The showers will start to move off to the east. I think we'll have some lingering showers into Saturday morning, and then by afternoon, most of it will move further south into Tennessee. Sunday looks good, mainly sunny skies here, and we'll see highs in the cooler 70s, but still very good. And really, where we're supposed to be for this time of the year, low 70s to mid 70s is normal. Monday, we may have a few passing showers, mainly afternoon variety type stuff. But Tuesday into Wednesday, here comes another system from the west. You see good rain coverage there beginning Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, and then into Wednesday, some heavier rain and thunderstorms will be coming through. Yeah, here we go again with another system that will be giving us another inch or two of rain across the area. So rain chances are not really going to go away. They're just going to taper off a little bit from time to time. So, what about severe weather? I really don't see anything that's going to be that big of a deal. This is the severe weather outlook for today, and these are all just your general thunderstorms, garden variety stuff. No severe weather, not even close. So, if you get thunder and lightning today, don't worry. It's not going to be that big a deal. Same thing for tomorrow. Here's tomorrow's outlook. Looks just like today, even with all the rain tomorrow. Not a big deal. Nothing Saturday or Sunday. As I mentioned, Sunday's going to be beautiful. The next time I see the possibility of severe weather or close to us, something could pop up, would be on Tuesday of next week. Why can't I get that graphic to open? I don't know why, but let me hit this again. So there we go. So you see Tuesday, incoming system. This is the rain that will be with us Tuesday into Wednesday. You can see a little sliver along the Ohio River. Will get maybe a level 2, slight risk of some strong to severe storms, but not the immediate 270. It'll be further west. We'll watch this because by Tuesday into Wednesday, this area could expand or take over our area based on new information that'll come in down the road. But for now, we're going to keep things out of severe weather category for the time being. Here's a look at the forecast as I had it last night on News 40 and the News 40 weather app and WNKY.com. 80 today, maybe some heavy rain tomorrow for Friday. Uh, 78 we'll go with. 74 Saturday with showers mainly Saturday morning. The rest of Saturday looks pretty good. We get a break on Sunday, 75, and then here comes that next system I was telling you about that's going to move in. Some showers maybe Monday afternoon, but the better chance will come Tuesday night into Wednesday. And look at those high temperatures in the 80s, mid 80s even. And let me just back up for just a second here because I remember I forgot the blender. Oh, there we go. Got to see the blender. Everybody likes it. Everybody likes the model blender. And there you see, we go 70s. There's your lower 70s Saturday and Sunday after the showers on Friday. Then look at these low to mid 80s, especially Tuesday. And then next week, this is the first few days of May. You see mid to, well, yeah, mostly mid to upper 70s. This is May 1st, right here, near 80. Then we go Friday, May 2nd. Here's May 3rd. That's Saturday, May 3rd. That is Kentucky Derby Day. And at least it's going to be warm. It's not going to be a chilly Derby, it appears. Temperatures in or at Churchill Downs will be pretty close to what you're seeing there in the mid 70s, I would think, by that afternoon. All right. There you go. Not bad, really. Some rain, which is fine, but no severe weather. And we're not going to see uh, whatever rain we get is not going to bring additional flooding. There may be some areas that will pick up an inch or two in the next day or so. That could be, may add to that standing water, that pond that's in some fields and things, but it's not going to be critical to additional flooding. It's just, I don't foresee that happening. All right, you guys, I'll see you later this evening at 5, 6, and 10 on News 40 and on the News 40 weather app. In the meantime, have a great